Contrary to popular belief, this is not just rap music. This is life. So I offer you right now, life. Life. For every little black child, this is life. Life. For every single parent, this is life. Life. For every brother behind bars, this is life. Hold your head.
What up? Welcome back, UnMask'd, episode 21. We still here, and we glad you're still with us. You know who it is. It's your boy Trez, 1/3 of UnMask'd. Across me, I got my boy P. What's happening with it?
Yo, King to a God, yo. Shout out Low Sin, rest in heaven, my man Sauce. D Spins, what's good?
I'm good. We back, ready to go. We got a lot of shit to talk about.
Yes, sir.
But y'all know how we do. Before we get started, let's unmask. So, we made it back. Hey, just want to thank you guys again for supporting us. We definitely appreciate you all. 21 episodes, fellas.
It's a blessing.
No doubt.
Shit could have been went left, but we still rocking. We still going hard. No Joe Budden in the game. No Joe Buddening the game, if that's even a term.
The grind continues.
We keep it going. And I equate that to just the relationship we have, and you know how we keep it real with one another. And so, you know, as we keep it real, as the world turns, we all know the power of the PUSSY. So, a lot of things to talk about. In the news recently, you know, we're talking about what Texas is currently doing or will be doing with the power of choice. But before we get into that piece, I just want to talk about women in general. The power of the pussy, man. I don't think we touch on how powerful it can be, you know. And before I get started, let me ask you guys, all right? We all know what's going on, but at the same token, women should always have that choice. But you know, before we shed light on those things, when you talk about women, man, you talk about everything that they do, what they bring to the table, what they mean to society, what they mean, you know, as far as for childbirth,
Right.
Raising kings, raising young
Appreciate
ladies.
you, queens. I appreciate all of you.
We appreciate all those things, and I think it's underestimated. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I think it's underestimated at times. We can underestimate it. You
Underestimate
know,
what?
underestimate the power of the woman.
And what form?
That's okay. So for me, when I say that, I mean sometimes we have Sometimes we have our own ways, and when we are in our own ways, sometimes we overlook what those queens mean to us.
I agree.
It happens. It just happens. There is no rhyme or reason. There's not saying that, oh, I'm out here just to go hard on a woman or not respect them. That's nowhere what I'm saying, and I don't think that's where y'all would come in at. I'm just saying we get so caught up in what the shit that we do, and I'm not even talking about like the whole other shit. I'm not talking about messing with women, none of that shit. I'm talking about just in general, day-to-day life, the way we move, the way we operate, the things we say, the things we do. We just focus on us. We do what we do. If we got seeds, we focus on our seeds, and sometimes we underestimate it. That's all I'm saying.
You still ain't.
So
Yeah, go ahead, because I'm trying to figure out how.
it's a double-sided coin. To be honest with you, first and foremost, I'm not going to say underestimate on my behalf. Definitely not.
So what's your turn?
There may be times that I may underappreciate them.
It's their fault.
Right, but at the same right,
Their fault? Okay.
sometimes it is their fault.
No,
But-
it's always their fault.
It's not. I mean, from this guy over here, but you know, I know me, and I'm a fucking shit. I'm a lot to deal with. So Yeah, sometimes it could be underappreciated, but never underestimated as far as they go, as far as they value. I would have never said that shit.
The reason why I say it's their fault is because
To the underappreciation stage.
underappreciation,
right?
underestimated, whatever you want to call it. The reason why I say it's their fault is
Said the goal's too high?
No, it's not even that. It's that you have a group of quality women, and you have a group of trash ass women. Unfortunately, it's more trash ass than it is quality.
Very true.
So it makes it hard for you to recognize or acknowledge the quality or treat it like it's quality when you run into 5 trash. So you run into 5 trash, you meet 1 quality. Yeah. Let me try these trash moves on this quality.
Oh, so let me ask you this.
I mean, you even see some that look like quality, but they fucking trash.
I mean, yeah.
So
The deception of the eye.
it's their fault because they haven't gotten their trash in order. It takes for you to get your people in order. If I saw you doing some bullshit, it's up to me to call you on that bullshit. As your brother,
Right.
Hey, Spence, that's some bullshit, man. Cut that shit out. Nah, real shit, don't do that no more, dog.
Okay.
We not joking. Don't do that no more.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
So you say it's their fault. Tress, go ahead. Cause I gotta hear this. The only reason, and I know where I'm going with this, but I just want to hear your opinion because you did say underappreciation. What I mean by underestimation is that sometimes it just, we know what a woman can do, what they can bring to the table, and we just underestimate those things. And sometimes it just takes us to bring it out of them. But I'll finish on that. But
yeah, I mean, nah, man. Just the reality of it is real simple. Like shit. Sometimes they just do shit that makes the situation kind of fucked up, bro. Like
that's
like the bottom line. Like I mean, that's like shit. They be fucking up, bro. They be fucking up. We be fucking up, but they be fucking up too. You know what I'm saying?
They allow the fuck up. So go back to Spence, the power of the P, right? You can control this whole fucking shit.
I don't think it's the power. Man, I'm not sold on that power of the P shit. I mean, I'm sold on the power of the P.
Okay, so if they you sold on this whole shit,
yeah, not
help me understand that. With
the power of the P could be, what the P can stand for something different.
What the fuck is it gonna stand for?
Fucking penis, man.
You get the fuck out of here, man. Stop.
The power of the penis.
This is not that podcast.
This fucking guy.
I get what you say,
and I get.
Why is it always the power of the pussy?
Listen.
Every time, all pussy ain't good pussy. So how does all pussy get the power?
No, what I'm saying is,
I'm listening.
Okay, so I'm listening.
This would be a great test. This would be a great test. Who gives in first, the man or the woman, when it comes to sex? Who's giving in first? Because then you know who has the power. You got to do with a majority.
Nah, bro.
Of who gives in? Yes, you do.
Most of the time it's us.
Not most. Sometimes it's us.
Shit.
It depends on the situation.
Hey, get him. You gotta get him. You gotta stop this shit, man.
Okay,
you know goddamn well.
If the motherfucker's ugly, I'll hold out till I go to heaven.
Hey, man.
Until it's over.
Till it's over.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey,
that bitch got hair on her back. I'll hold it out till I get to heaven.
This is the silverback gorilla again.
I'm just saying.
Stop it.
But if she bad, I'm waiting for her as soon as she be.
How long you waiting? How long you waiting?
Until that movement right there.
Stop, man.
What?
Hey, you know what time it is, man. If used right, man, they truly can control this shit.
They got a lot of control, man, but they don't have all the control.
Trust.
It's out there, the motherfucker with this bitch too. I just don't let that shit all out.
Yeah, I'm wiping my face.
I'm sorry, bro. I can't.
I don't know why y'all put the hoodies on.
It's okay. Hey, man.
But the right woman.
Shout out to y'all wearing y'all.
Would make you.
Y'all merchandise too.
Would make you alter your movements. The right one.
Right. I agree.
So that's why I say they have the power.
Okay.
Because the right one. And all of y'all ain't right. Stop thinking y'all right.
Is that the power of the P? Or is that the power of the right woman?
what's gonna allow you to put up with that shit? What is gonna allow you to put up?
Other things besides
it gotta be deeper than the P for me, bro.
It is deeper than the P.
I get it.
But the P got you there.
The P
got you in.
Gotta be good than the
it got you in that conversation. It got you in that whole situation for the most.
The P got you.
P gotta be a whole savage than them bitch, man.
That shit come out the oven wet.
And that
75.
Hey, that shit gotta be something. Hey, the P gotta be something different, man. I ain't gonna play no.
Well, you go do a temperature check and that motherfucker already sitting at 102.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, look, let me tell you something, man. I truly think that, you know,
Make the boy act right.
And that motherfucker bubbling like them apples out that Granny Smith apple. Shit.
Ready to go.
What?
Hot and ready, whatever you want to say. Listen, I'll say that a lot of the decisions, I won't even say a lot. I would just say the decision making a lot of times is going to come down to, you know, how you feel about that person, not just what they have, but not, you know, in between them legs. But the decision making is going to come to the intellect. It's going to come from the intellectual. Period. Point blank. But,
yeah, I mean,
you would want it to.
No, it will eventually.
It will. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, for us.
Yeah, always for us.
Always for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and I guess the point I'm trying to make is that we do understand that, you know, women have a big piece of how this world turns. Okay.
Huge.
And I don't want, I would be remiss if I said, you know, all the time that we are giving them the love and the respect that they need. But switching gears just a little bit, you know what's in the news right now in our state. With the pro-choice, or the, you know, not being able to choose if you keep the child or not, basically abortion. And I will say, man, I'm always pro-choice. Okay, I do believe that a woman has the right to choose. I do believe that, and I think that, you know, you really just you can't legislate that.
I'm not pro-choice.
Okay.
I don't got fucking pro-choice.
Okay.
I mean, because if I don't want that motherfucker, you decide to keep him, I still got to pay for him.
Very interesting turn of events.
You know what I'm saying? You decided to keep that motherfucker. I didn't. I ain't want no parts of it. But now I'm stuck. But now I'm stuck for 18 years. What if I said I didn't want this motherfucker?
How many?
You decided,
so hold on.
because if I wanted the baby, right, and you said, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and get an abortion, there ain't shit I can do about that. You just robbed me. But I wanted that child.
Okay.
You didn't say, okay, well, I'll have the baby, and you just got to take it. Leave me out of it.
Okay.
Right?
I do.
So now I'm saying I don't want this nappy-headed motherfucker. Rock on. Leave me out of it.
So you think that it's okay for them to say, okay, all right, you can't do abortion. We're going to keep the kid. Period.
I don't know if pro-choice is the word.
What I'm saying is,
okay,
why aren't they checking with the father before they allow this abortion?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think pro-choice is the right word that we should.
If we're being fair about it.
But that's the term that's used. Yeah, but I get what you're saying. It's not the right term, but that's what we use.
If we're being fair about it, I should be consulted before you have an abortion.
That's kind of where
from the doctors.
And me being a father, I understand that piece. But I do also deal in reality. And the reality of it is, I'm not saying that it's wrong to consider, I'm not saying that it's wrong to consider the man's piece. The man's piece is very important.
The reality is most men are not in the picture.
That's what I'm going with this. Most of the time,
we some stand-ups.
Yeah, but most men aren't in the picture, right? Let's say because they didn't want to be.
That means that 75%.
That's because they fucked the silverback gorilla,
right? You can't get the
a lot of these motherfuckers with kids don't look good.
Exactly.
So it wasn't a voluntary stay in.
It's voluntary when
it was. I was
there.
drunk and forgot to pull out.
That's the dumbest shit that I've ever heard. Because that you still have a choice.
Hey man,
why the fuck would you put your?
We live in the big city. We live in the big city,
and then be mad when
kids.
you on this situation.
We live in the big city. When you live in a big city, you have more options. Whereas if you're in a country ass town of a population of 1,200,
you still have a choice. I'm pro-choice of who you fuck.
I agree.
Not when Felicia ass look like Beyonce. She got a beard like Fred Sanford.
You got to think, half the time they was probably on them beans.
I'm just saying.
Hey, man.
It'd be the ugliest chick in the country with the fattest ass.
That's what it was.
And everybody be trying to hit it.
Cook her ass off.
Cook her ass off. But if she could just get them goddamn hairs out of her
Got a couple of snapbacks.
But guess what? You chose. Not you, but
no, yeah,
it's a choice.
Yeah.
So you can't. Okay, so look. How many times we heard look, you seen the beginning scene of Baby Boy, man, where he go to the abortion clinic and she got to, you know what I'm saying? How many scenarios is it like that? And then you present a way, okay, well, the father should be included. When a lot of times the father's like, hey, yo, we gotta, nah, we can't right now. We can't,
maybe not.
I mean, everything is up for speculation in that regard.
Look,
but
when I was young, I had a situation where I think chick was trying to play me. I played it to the end. Now I want the baby. All the way up to the day she walked into that goddamn abortion clinic. I want the baby. Only because I thought she was trying to play me out of $400 for the abortion. I'm not paying for it because I want the baby.
Shit, you better than me, bro.
I'm not paying for it because I want the baby. But I thought she was just trying to, to this day, I know she walked in. I don't know if she got the fucking abortion or not, but that was my reason for playing that type of game. You see what I'm saying?
Shit, I dodged 2 bullets. Like, I got my little queen right now, but I dodged 2 bullets as a teenager. Like, I got some kids in their older spins right now. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that would have made you 8, motherfucker. But okay. I'm fucking with
13.
you. I'm just fucking. I'm
First
just
one.
talking shit.
Yeah, but I mean,
13, first one. I remember that shit. Like yesterday.
Shit happens.
It happens, but I just I tread lightly. I'm pro-choice. I do think the woman still has the choice, but I see your point. My disagreement is just I feel like what happens a lot of the time is that who's ever like just be honest.
So let me ask you this.
Hold on. Let me get this off. I got you. I'm gonna let you get your point off, but just let me get my thought out. When you originally found out you were gonna have a child, it's not even about what did you think about an abortion. Were you ready or were you not?
Hell no, I was ready.
You're never ready.
Right.
That's
about to say.
So my point
when
is,
are you ready?
When are you ever gonna be ready? But I think
it's not about being ready.
It is about being.
No, it's not. It's about I don't want to have a fucking child with you.
Okay, but it don't matter. You laid down. So my thing is,
so what?
But you did. What the fuck you mean? So what? That's a part of it.
You ain't never had some pussy you was supposed to have.
Hey man, I done took
it. Happens.
Stop it.
Every man has that point.
Right.
Okay.
My point to
that
you
don't mean
is
I want to have a child with
still
you.
Did the shit
because I slid
Your
up in you means I want to have a child with you.
That don't mean you want to have a child, but you made that motherfucking decision. So since you made that motherfucking
slide
decision,
up in you.
So you made the decision.
Ain't my fault the condom bust. What if the condom bust?
I ain't got shit to do with it. You laid down with her.
Man, stop, man.
Stop, bro.
Stop.
You did.
See
you
me in
did,
5
bro.
years with that bullshit.
Man,
Stop.
fuck that, man. It's a fact. That's a fact.
Not a fact.
So what happens is okay.
So the fact of the situation.
So you just didn't fuck. You didn't have sex.
So the chick who decides.
Let's be real.
Shit, I didn't mean to get pregnant by him.
Rule number one.
It's a wild night.
Stay away from the barebacks.
Let me go get this abortion.
Okay.
Oh, it's just okay.
Yeah. So you telling me? So let's flip that scenario. You didn't want the baby from her.
No, she didn't want a baby from me.
Either way,
so she gets
you didn't want it either.
She goes,
you just said it.
No. I'm reversing it.
No, he's saying he wants it. She didn't want it.
What if she wakes up and says, "Ooh, shit! 3 weeks later, I'm pregnant, but I didn't want it by him."
You know what that means?
Let me go run get this abortion.
That means she for the streets.
Okay.
That means she for the streets, man.
No, it could be, but I'm just saying.
She for the streets.
Okay, and that's again, I said that, but you to me, I just feel like this. You had that decision. You made the decision. That's period.
And she made the decision to go up and get an abortion.
Okay, without telling you?
My thing is this.
Because she didn't
My
want,
thing is
she
this.
didn't want to have a baby by me.
Yeah.
If we talking about that type of female, right?
Right.
She can get up and she can go have an abortion because she got pregnant by a dude she did not want to get pregnant by.
But at the same time, she can also hit that boy for child support for 18 years.
She can.
If she choose to.
Okay. That's a fair assessment. That's
whether I wanted to have a child with you or not, I have no
That's too much.
so in the
now,
matter.
that right there is what you call too much fucking power.
Power to
P-U-S-S-Y. That's really power to pussy right there, Bo.
I don't know how they got that one passed, but they got it, so we'll live with it.
Yeah, I mean, we here now.
Because at the end of the day, right now, a lot of us ain't standing up. Like,
I don't know how the white boys let that one go.
We dying breeze.
They was marrying all they.
So
chicks,
ultimately, let me ask you.
They was also fucking their secretaries.
So let me ask you this. Ultimately, how does it affect the men? I mean, since you on that subject, P, how does it affect the men? Because here's the reality: there's going to be different scenarios in every case. And
how does it affect the men?
Well, what I mean by that is the mentality. Because here's the thing. So, like you said, there's a choice that you should have. If let's just say you may want to have the child, regardless of what they look like. It doesn't matter. You may want to have the child. But to Trez's point, the flip side is what happens when now, okay, I'm gonna keep the child just because fuck you, and I'm gonna put you on child support.
Hey,
and so now it affects the man.
That's more that celebrity. That's that celebrity come up lifestyle.
That's y'all conversation. I'm out. I've been cut for 18 years. I wish a motherfucker would tell me they pregnant. I wish.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I can't do it.
I fuck freely.
Fuck that.
The only thing we got over here is practice.
Fuck.
What the fuck you
practice?
What the fuck is
I wish
practice?
the fuck you would say you pregnant.
By who?
Practice. We in here talking about practice.
Congratulations, baby girl.
It's showing, man.
I knew you could do it. I knew you had it in you.
You told on your fucking self.
Yeah, but it ain't
mine.
Right. And that's fair. I think that it affects the men just because there is
You gotta be selective, man. You gotta pick. You gotta bob and weed wisely now, man. It's a different day and age, man.
I think there is a lot more attention to clout. A lot of people do things to be
for the wrong reasons,
having the attention on them.
You got people having babies that don't want the babies, and the babies are suffering.
That was my next question, but before we get to that point, because I was gonna say how the children affected. That was my but I do think
they're throwing them a laptop and a goddamn
PlayStation
and telling them to play with it all fucking day.
Anything electronic to keep them distracted.
Keep it distracted from what's fucking going
on. So there's a long-term effect on the child. On to what happens is obviously if the man doesn't have a decision or if they're not involved, if there's nothing that's in place for them, then what happens is a lot of times you see like adoption. You see, and I'm talking about from a kid standpoint. You see the adoption go up. You see a lot of orphanage.
That's where it gets crazy.
Like that,
Group homes,
group
shit
homes,
like that.
Yeah.
And that's when it starts getting crazy. It starts getting dark for the child.
Yeah. No doubt.
You don't know what they're getting. You don't know what type of situations they're getting put into.
Yep.
Especially when it comes to adoption. You know what type of family you're going. You don't know what type of family you're going to. And that these days they're letting you go home to same sex
anything. Yeah.
So
right.
That fuck up a child a long way. Then if you're in and out of a group home, that's another dysfunction. That you
ain't no telling what's going on in that group.
Right. And then inside that person's head, you know what I'm saying? That
right.
Having to just be able to survive in that type of atmosphere. So,
and everybody don't survive. I mean, you have an anomaly. You've heard some of these people's stories. These celebrities, these ball players, these athletes, these successful people have some of the darkest stories that you can think of. And so again, those are anomalies. Those are one-offs. But this goes on a lot, and so it brings the question like, what do you truly think that this is an effective situation? The pro-choice. I mean, we've already touched on it, but I guess my question is like, how do you guys feel about how we move forward? Because here's the thing: if it happens in one state,
but move
typically
forward how? Because you keep cutting yourself off. How do we move forward in what fashion?
That's why I said I'm not really big with the pro because. No disrespect to the women, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to take that in any way, shape, or form because, I love and respect the women, and I know y'all put yourself through a whole lot, single mothers and things of that nature. But when it comes to keeping a life or taking a life, and that's the thing, if you still have communication and contact with the other man, I think it has to be a mutual decision. Because at the end of the day, if the woman decides to keep the child and the man doesn't want to, he's going to be paying for the next 18 years. If the woman decides to lose the child but the man wants to keep it.
Oh, he got his heartache and pain.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, we don't have that much say so in that situation.
Okay.
I think it needs. I think we need that. If the man is involved in the matter, I think they should have more say so in the matter. If the man is involved, but that the woman has to sign off on that type shit. There has to be something.
Yeah, no matter what, he'll never have complete control.
No, never complete control. But if he's involved in the life, it's almost like when your child is born, if you're there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The child has your last name. It's pretty, you're there. The child can take your last name.
Absolutely.
And they sign it off. So if the man is there, the woman kind of sign off like, all right, he's there. So it has to be a mutual decision versus I can make this full decision by myself, and either way it goes.
So that just kind of reiterates kind of like, the point. We do need the men involved. That is very true, P. But like I was saying, Texas is the first state, but then who's next? So it's a trickle-down effect. And before you know
it's going to be a bigger state.
Not only a bigger state,
Florida,
but
Florida, California, New York, something like that.
No, California, too different.
Yeah, they blue. They all the way blue. Yeah. Probably Florida.
100%.
Yeah, it'll have to be Florida.
It'd probably be like Florida.
Yeah.
And that's my home state, but
and then Hawaii or some shit like that.
It is what it is. It'd be like Florida. And then
Hawaii, Alaska, some shit like that.
And then a couple of small southern states, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got no say so.
Shit, probably the majority.
And then fucking Idaho and them motherfuckers that jump on real quick and shit. Yeah. Next thing you know, we got 12, 15 states that have agreed on the shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to drive to another state to achieve whatever, know. I get it. I think this is going to be a trickle-down effect. And then, it'll happen. Other states will entertain the shit and we'll go from there. Do you foresee it? I mean, because like I said, it starts there. Do you foresee it being something that's across the nation? And the only reason I say it is because, you got the...
Listen, man, I'll leave that to y'all. Like I said, I'm out the game. I could give two shits. I don't have a daughter.
I never be out the game, baby.
Yeah, you have a daughter.
Yeah.
You dialed in.
This guy, man.
Congratulations.
Always in the game.
I got a daughter too, so
Congratulations.
I'm always in.
This guy, man.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This y'all conversation.
Right.
I don't give a fuck.
You got to give a fuck a little bit.
No, I don't.
Gotta give a fuck a little
Why?
bit. Just saying.
Because you have a granddaughter.
Unless Ian has a daughter.
Oh, she is. Oh, he will.
I mean, come
then
on,
I'll dial back in at that point in time. As for right now.
Right now, you just
fuck
don't give a
that.
shit.
Y'all do what y'all do.
You're going to be getting a phone call within about less than 12 months.
Go ahead.
Pops.
Give a fuck.
Hey, so
Pops.
As more to come, obviously there'll be more that's seen in that light in that regard. I just think if it does go federal, you have to you look at the Supreme Court case Roe v. Wade. You'll go into that. You'll have to look into that particular case and kind of overturn. I mean, look at different options. So more to come. We'll see. But as for right now, Texas is 86 in pro-choice. So there you have it. So before we get out of here, guys, one of the things that I've been noticing. Now, I don't know about y'all, but the more and more I go to the store, grocery store, or walk in Walmart, I see less and less masks. I don't know if
mask on,
mask on, mask off. Are we there yet?
Yeah, Texas.
We're not there yet, but people say we there.
No, Texas says we're there.
Yeah. As Texas, of what? May 20th or something like that?
Since the beginning.
Right.
No, but it's
Texas
way
has never
more.
respected the pandemic.
Never. Ever.
I saw motherfuckers on social media today talking about, look.
But just Texas, though?
You need to find your EBT card because they just loaded 1,200 on that.
So
Did
wait,
you see that on social media today?
But wait, hold on.
Find your EBT cards. They just gave you $1,200.
Let me ask you this.
We never respected the pandemic.
But just Texas? Are we the only state that didn't respect the pandemic?
His state,
Florida ain't got no respect.
Florida ain't never gave a shit.
They shaking their ass in the midst of the pandemic.
Hey, we keeping the money coming.
Hey, you might as well just go ahead and put Georgia on there too, because Atlanta been wilding.
Shit.
Yeah.
Atlanta been wilding since day one.
Atlanta wilding
every other motherfucking week.
Every way you could possibly think of right now.
So I've seen it and I was like, okay.
This is the new norm, I think, man.
What? The choice of the mask?
Yeah, the choice. Motherfuckers is now walking around with their mask off, wanting you to say something to you.
You can't.
Motherfucker, I've been waiting for this day for you to say something to my motherfucking ass.
You can't.
Right.
I'm in the gym 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm the only one with a mask on.
Oh, well, now this is what I'm going to say. When
I ain't running with no mask.
Yeah, when I go to the gym,
I ain't fucking with no
mask.
I'm gonna keep
I tried it with the mask. I thought I was going to kill myself right there on the goddamn.
It's hard, bro.
Like, I couldn't catch enough. I wasn't catching enough air. Like, fuck this shit. Like,
you got to pull it under your nose.
Fuck that shit, bro.
No, there's no point.
Mask in the gym. Nah.
What's the point?
I'm over here doing reps, trying to losing my breath. Like, nah.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Shit, man.
That's some bullshit. I agree.
I'm outside running with a mask on. Like, what the fuck am I doing, man? Like,
that to me, I had to ask because I mean I've seen it way more. Like before, when it very first, everybody didn't believe it.
Nah, it's
so
different.
you had that time period where, all right, well, we're not gonna wear no mask. But now it's like, I don't give a fuck. Like you said, I don't give a fuck, and I dare you to say something.
Right, and the problem with the whole situation is, you don't know if the motherfuckers took a test or not.
At all.
You'll never know.
You'll never know.
Because they said at first it would be like,
but they walk around like, I want you to say something to me.
Look, man, if it wasn't for my grandmother, I'd tell everybody, yeah, I got the fucking Moderna. Yeah, fuck me up. Second one fucked me up. Yeah, I got the Moderna. Don't got the first shit.
I'm still recovering, man. I don't even know what the fuck y'all talking about, man.
Stop it.
What
See
you
this
mean?
shit? You see this face? Lies. All lies.
What you talking about, man?
All lies.
Hey, man, you ain't take that.
It don't matter. I keep my motherfucking mask on, shit. I walk in the store, everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, shit, what the fuck?
They really, and it was crazy is they really be looking
they
at
looking at you like, you still got your mask on? That's so
yeah,
last
I'm gonna
year.
keep my mask
on.
What
the fuck you mean?
It's 100, it's 1,000 of you motherfuckers in here. Like, I'm not feeling.
Your ass ain't take no goddamn test.
So it's interesting. I asked that just because, like, I don't know about y'all, but I've been seeing it, and it just seems like the more and more time passes, the less and less people give a fuck.
Shit, I'm wearing 2 masks now. I'm scared, bro.
I'm not wearing 2 masks.
I'm scared.
I'll tell you that.
I'm scared.
So that's my take on it. I know, guys. As time moves on, I know this is the name of the podcast, but we'll have that option. But as far as for me, I'm gonna keep mine on.
We waiting on Governor. What's his name? Abbott in the wheelchair. Once he roll up. Say no more, man.
Yeah, he got
that.
He's well. No, he put everything 100%.
No, actually, he said. I think, correct me if I'm wrong. As of June 1st.
Did he say it in the wheelchair or out of the wheelchair? I only believe him when he in the wheelchair.
He said in the newsletter. Via email.
I only believe him when he in the wheelchair.
Yeah, because we got something from the school from my daughter and them saying as of June 1st.
Yeah.
Kids ain't required to wear masks no more. It's optional.
That's because it'll be for the new year.
Yeah, it's completely optional now.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see. I got a question for y'all. Like, because like you said, it's a new norm. It's the choice to actually make have a mask on or not. Before or after September 1, do you see it being lifted for everywhere? For the mask?
I see the mask being lifted before then.
Yeah, it's up July 1st.
Yeah.
It's July 1st for Texas?
Before they got to get this money back, man.
Before the Olympics.
Yeah.
Before the Olympics start.
Yeah, they got to get this money back.
And when is the Olympics? It's a month early, right?
I think it starts late July.
Yeah, because it normally starts...
Mid-July.
Okay. Normally starts in August or something, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But they got to get this money back.
Yeah. It's gonna be completely lifted. It has to be completely lifted for them to allow 100% capacity back in the stadiums for sports and things as well.
Yeah, because they already said.
And football already said, we 100% capacity next year.
Man, you got to think about the arrogance of America. You're not going to let Independence Day go by twice.
And not celebrate.
Fireworks.
Yeah. It's facts.
That's not going to happen.
So July 1, July 1, we good. July 4th.
This is going to be the biggest July 4th ever.
If it's up to America, we'll all die.
It's over. Yeah.
We're going to celebrate the 4th, goddammit.
Just because, yeah.
Hey.
For me, I know what's coming. I know it's gonna be a lift, but I'm gonna be pro-choice in the fact that I'm going to wear this.
I'm gonna be like Michael Jackson.
What, you gonna get a blanket?
Shit.
That was for the kid, man.
Michael Jackson wearing a mask. We look at him like he was crazy, man.
That's because his nose was fucked up.
Whatever the reason was, he still
motherfucker had half a nostril.
Whatever it was.
Fuck out of here.
No, you better stop. Don't disrespect MJ.
Huh?
Yo,
he disrespected himself.
Don't disrespect MJ.
Here we go.
It's three MJs. Don't disrespect them. Stop.
Fuck all three of them. Who's the third?
Jordan, Jackson, Tyson.
That's not an MJ.
Yeah, I was gonna say
MJ.
It's not an MJ.
You're right, Mike Tyson. It's the Mikes. It's the Mikes.
Unless you want to say Michael B. Jordan, then that's the only.
No, fuck him, man.
Hey man,
Fuck
that's
out here.
MJ. Man, fuck. Hey, let me tell you something, man. Y'all be trying to give me a hard time, man. but I
We
was
do,
trying to-
because you be on that bullshit.
I'll be on that bullshit. Tell me how I be on the bullshit.
We be on the bullshit.
One, you the youngest acting like you the fucking oldest.
I am.
Like you
I'll
got all
take
this,
that.
like you
I
got,
got
all
all
this,
the sauce.
like you got all this fucking
I
wisdom.
got all the wisdom in the sauce, man.
Motherfucker just got off the playground, but he got all this fucking wisdom.
Oh shit.
No, I'm telling you, the women, fuck them.
Fuck the women. That's
Some
where
of
we at
them.
now.
Some of
yeah,
them.
let's talk about it. Fuck the women.
Some of them.
Go ahead. Go slide your
Some
ass down
of
that
them.
roller coaster, man.
You think I'm scared?
I'm like Stephen A. Smith.
Trez here
Like,
to jump out the window with me now.
I'm jumping out the window, but I'm like Stephen A. Smith on ESPN.
And he ain't got no fucking edge up.
Before,
He got the toupee.
That shit way back here.
that shit I grew back. He got that Deion Sanders
He
treatment.
got the toupee. He got the
He
bullshit.
got that Deion.
Man,
Look.
stop, man. Stop.
It's always a good time, man. I know, we joke, we laugh, we argue, but good debate. I think that it was a great way to talk about what's going on right now. Like I said, we definitely respect and love the women, but we just had to touch base.
Gonna be a cold summer.
And I'm just playing
That is the
devil's
best.
advocate as
Yeah.
well. You know what I'm saying? I understand it should have never
He trying to
been.
clean it up now.
Man, I'm fuck cleaning it up.
Hey, you're
I'm
done.
pouring
He
He's
trying to be done.
Look, I
got
mopped
nothing
it.
to
I poured the water back on the floor. Fuck it. You know how you mop, get the shit clean, but you pour the mop water back on top of the shit?
Yeah.
Look, the biggest shit, this is what I knew I was an asshole. I come home from church, right? We down south, Trez. I come home from church, take off my shirt. Now, my grandma watched me take off my dress shirt. She said, "You had the undershirt on backwards?" I said, "Nah, I just turned it that way."
You said that to your grandma, dog. What the fuck is wrong with
You
you?
ain't shit.
This is what I knew I was an
granny,
asshole.
bro.
Because I didn't take the shirt off. You know I didn't take the shirt off.
You just look me
You
straight
see the
down
goddamn
there.
thread right here.
So you told your granny this shit.
You ain't shit, man.
You ain't shit. You really not.
You ain't
bro.
shit.
You really
That's
not.
when I realized I was a shit. Love her to death. But again,
I love my mama to death, bro.
why would you ask me that?
Because she wanted to see
'Cause
how
she
real he's going to
Why you want to make me lie to you?
That's a southern thing, man.
Just say I didn't mean to or something. You had
Right.
to do that shit, asshole.
Dog,
I've been
if
putting
you
asshole.
gonna look at me take this shirt off and you see my undershirt inside out, why would you ask me that I wear it inside out?
Because she's your grandmother.
And she wanted to see how honest you were.
Well, apparently I lied
Oh,
as a
lying
child.
ass. Oh, lying ass.
Fucking
Apparently I lied as a child. Yeah, nah, I just did this shit.
Hey yo.
What is we doing? Why would you make me lie to you?
Oh, shit.
What the fuck is we doing?
Hey, I ask myself that shit a lot.
Look, it's always a pleasure, fellas, when we come here.
Nah, we not done.
We
We got mad time. We not done.
Hey, what you so with the okay, well you
I don't
talk
know.
about this shit,
It's
man.
freestyle right
You
now.
free-
But we not done.
Hey, well since we not
can't wrap
done,
this
y'all
shit up.
you motherfuckers was talking about
We've been going for a month.
What y'all say?
According to y'all, we've been going for a month.
It has been a month.
It's been 2 fucking weeks.
You got okay, whatever. Set
Ryder,
up
how long has it been?
It's been about a month.
Yeah, it's been a month.
Thank you.
yeah.
Shit.
So since y'all
Should've bet a buck on that one.
y'all talking about aliens, is that what the fuck we was gonna talk about? Some
We can
aliens?
talk about aliens.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Why not?
Y'all gotta be.
The motherfuckers been here.
They're real. Hey,
Yeah, they real.
be alert. They out there, man.
It's nothing to be alert about.
You don't know what the fuck they look like.
You've been living amongst them this whole time.
That's what I'm saying. We don't. One of y'all two motherfuckers could be an alien for all the fuck I know. But at the
am an alien.
end, at the end of the day, let's keep it real, man. If they kidnap your ass or kidnap somebody that you know, it's a wrap. If you get a phone call from a phone number that takes up your whole phone, it got a couple of letters in it, you better answer that son of a bitch.
Emmanuel Lewis and
Nigga Webster.
and Gary Cole.
Are you fucking serious?
Should have never been sex symbols. That's how you know it's aliens. Them two motherfuckers. Should have never been sex symbols.
Why? Because they short, bro.
I mean, you call it what you want to call it.
That lets you know people's mindset back then.
That they fuck kids?
That's how I was looking at it.
I can see that. I can see that.
I was just gonna say fuck kids, huh? All right.
No, unfortunately, it's still some shit. That's just like T.I. went live again trying to defend him and his wife.
Hey, you heard about that confession he made in church? He damn near confessed to doing it.
Did he?
Man, y'all gotta stop with that, man.
Hey,
I stop with what?
I pulled up to T.I. today.
Okay.
But the thing is, I mean, shit, I'm praying for my brother. Just like I'm praying for Watson.
So you don't believe there's an element that a motherfucker would lie?
Of course.
Bro, T.I. and Tiny got about 1 million kids. So you already know the only thing that's probably saving that fucking marriage is whatever they got going on.
Puff fucked his son's ex-girlfriend.
They got 1 million kids, right.
What does that mean?
Have you seen Lori Harvey?
I don't give a fuck. It's your son's ex-girl.
Lori Harvey got to be trashed, though, bro.
Okay,
I'm almost like,
how many
the only thing I'm worried about with my son's ex-girl
I'm almost like Boosie.
is how her mom looks.
Right.
Okay.
I'm almost like Boosie with this Lori Harvey
That's the first
shit.
thing I asked Ian, how her mom look. He don't know I'm about to fuck up his relationship.
No, I
but if the mom looks good, I'm about to fuck up your relationship.
Here's my thing. And I'm not defending Puff, no stretch of the imagination.
It sound like you are.
So no, I'm not, because it's been plenty of rappers that has recently come out and they telling their stories of how many times they done got into it with Diddy ass.
Okay.
So he's obviously not the
Diddy asshole.
Yeah. So when they say he fucked his son's ex-girl, I don't put it past him.
He's a fucking billionaire. Of
but
course he did.
With T.I. and Tiny, bro, I feel like that is a part of what makes them. And I'm not talking about whatever they're accused of.
But you said all
I am
kids,
saying that, huh?
They only got like 3 kids together. 2 kids together.
But they got millions of fucking kids.
Apart.
So?
From other parties.
So what they tell you about them?
Shit.
The only thing that's keeping their fucking marriage, their bond together is the freak shit.
We both know, yeah.
Okay. So it's easy for a motherfucker that don't have money.
T.I. been tried to leave Tiny's ass. You seen her?
And guess what? He's
really?
Still there.
Have you seen her?
Why?
It's cheaper to keep her.
Yeah, it's always going to be cheaper to keep her.
He should have left when she was still on top.
He ain't have shit to leave.
Listen, regardless of.
What was he going off of? I'm serious?
So, but he's here.
You haven't seen him yet.
We're here now.
Rubber band.
So
man.
what's
up? No, that wasn't.
That was still. She was kind of still on
that
top.
was different. No,
still there.
She was not.
Because they had just wrote the No Scrubs joint. That was still hot.
No Scrubs came out in the 90s, like 99.
It came out in 2000.
Rubber Band Man came out in 2004.
You act like that's far fucking apart.
That's a long time, bro.
No, not when you got multiple Grammys for that song.
Bro, you got to think.
Bro, they eating off that bitch.
2004 was the genre of Little John and them tear the club up. Okay. Ain't nobody dancing no goddamn low Scrubs ain't getting no spins in the club.
I bet you listen to the DJ on this one.
I guarantee you could, bro. Win a Grammy.
I fuck with TLC.
Write a song, win a Grammy, and see how long that motherfucker that was #1 for X amount of fucking weeks goes into 2004, 2005, and they still eat off that bitch. She's still on top.
They still eat off of that song.
And not to mention anything else that she wrote.
But was that a club banger? My whole thing is was that a club banger? No Scrubs?
It was a fucking anthem. Mega worldwide hit.
It was a fucking anthem to females, to men.
Hey, it was a fucking worldwide hit. You write it #1. Okay, I'll give you an example of what I mean by that. What's the dude with the I like big bus? Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
You know how much money he made on that song? $100 fucking million. And it's all his. He made the beat, he made the song, he wrote the song, and it's 20 fucking damn near 30 years later.
That's like $100 billion back then.
I'm talking about to date.
Oh, he made that's a lot of money.
All his.
It's like Tone Loc and Wild Thing.
Yeah, it's a win, bro. I'm not just discrediting what you're saying. The point that I'm trying to make is that when he still had a very, very relevant name in the game.
Yeah, I know Tiny's ink game is serious.
So
I know her ink game is serious.
Yeah, her pen game is crazy.
Yeah,
her and Candy.
Yeah, her and Candy. Those are the 2 writers.
So given their history, they come together. It's easy for a motherfucker to lie, and I'm not. I hope I'm right. But there is an element to this sex trafficking shit that's serious, and it should not be lightly taken. I'm just saying, when do you stop? When does the clout chasing stop?
I agree. Like, I'm not saying T.I. and them is guilty by any way, shape, form. I'm not even leaning towards them being guilty.
Right.
Like, it's all about money, but it's a serious allegation.
Yeah, it is. It's a real serious. And again, it's not to be taken lightly. I'm just saying, Trez, when it comes to that shit, there's a lot of different factors that point to. I promise I don't believe you.
I definitely don't believe him, but I don't think. I mean, T.I. he kind of owes Tiny. That's why I think he's still with her. And how many cases has he taken for?
Said he owes Tiny. I gotta fuck with that.
T.I. owes Tiny?
All right, probably not owes her.
No. I like
probably
this
not
shit.
owes, but
I like that shit. Talk your talk.
She was holding that nigga down when they first started, bro.
That's the only reason why he was still there.
So that's why he has to be there now.
He's in Atlanta. You think that's the baddest motherfucker he could find? He found the worst.
Bro, when you're in Atlanta, you don't know who's who. Are you fucking serious? I used to live out that bitch.
He found the worst.
You're doing Adam Apples check for everybody
Tiny?
you talk to.
Of all the light-skinned motherfuckers, that's who you pick?
No, Tiny, bro, she used to be better before she had
You
no
wouldn't?
goddamn.
Tiny?
No,
Back then, I'm talking about
the original Tiny?
Okay, Google a picture of Tiny 88.
No, she was still.
she was skinny mini.
Yeah, she was skinny mini. Like,
Still ugly.
yeah, she was. Yeah. Tiny ain't never really.
To
been
his
cute.
point.
I'd rather fuck RuPaul than the ugly skate
Nah,
bitches.
You gotta stop it.
You gotta stop.
You better fucking stop.
Did he not say
You better
that?
fucking stop it.
Did he not say
He
that?
did say it,
that
but you
shit?
gotta stop.
Who said
You
that
gotta
shit?
stop.
Big
bro.
said that shit.
Big said some wild, crazy shit.
Big said,
What did Big not say?
I'd rather fuck RuPaul
What did Big not say?
than the
though?
ugly skate bitches.
What did Big and Pac not say that was controversial?
I don't know
shit?
what Pac didn't say. I'm telling you what Big said.
What else?
And what
did
he
say?
said is, I'd rather fuck this dude
You already know his
than all
bars was
four of them
wild.
ugly skate bitches.
Big also said he has friends fucking people in the ass throwing him over the bridge.
I don't remember Big.
Oh,
saying
you
that.
Oh,
Oh.
now you don't remember.
What's
This the
beef?
East Coast with
get
the
outta here,
Statue of
man.
Liberty on your fucking hat.
Fuck out of here.
Now you
What
don't
Nas
know.
fan?
You gotta stop.
Oh, now you're a
man.
Nas fan?
This fucking guy.
All right.
That
Interesting.
was Reggie Noble.
We know that.
Yeah.
So I'll be honest. I and then I don't know if y'all heard the track though, but so back to kind of like the music piece. So there's a couple tracks that came out, right? So you have T.I. He actually made a song. I don't know if y'all listened
I
to it.
heard it.
You heard it. So he's speaking on that. That's kind of like, okay, his therapy is through his music. So I get it.
Yeah.
You know? But did y'all hear the
Who?
Yeah,
T.I.
Oh,
He got a
okay.
song. But did y'all hear the and y'all may not listen to Future, but did y'all listen to the line he had about Lori Harvey?
Tell Steve you
I
don't
don't
want
want
her.
Tell Steve
I
you
don't want her.
I don't want her.
My thing is
I don't want her.
this, like I was saying earlier, like, don't get me twisted. From a glimpse, baby bad.
Yeah, but what's
She
her
been
mind like?
she been passed around like a motherfucker, bro.
Nah,
Has she?
So this is the thing that you have.
You just talking about the people that you know that she's been with.
Right.
This is where you have to give women their props and being liberated.
I'm like Boosie right now with that. I don't
She's
want
free
it.
to fuck whoever she want to fuck.
I don't want it.
Power of the pussy.
So she's made some significant choices when it comes to fucking.
She fucked the boy and her daddy.
Right. That right there should let you know.
Okay, then you got Future, and then you know of, you got Future and you got Michael B. Jordan. That's 4 people. I'm not giving her. I'm not.
It's more than that.
I'm just saying.
I'm sure it
be.
is, but
Yeah.
but my thing is, she's liberated. She can do that.
Yep.
I mean, the only thing that's going on the man's side is, hey man, is that pussy as good as?
Right.
This old boy told me?
Is it all that it's cracked up to be?
Because Mike B said that shit was fire.
Well,
He's fucking lying.
I know
think,
Trey Songz was in it,
I
but
don't-
I don't got Trey
I don't-
number.
I
What's
don't-
Trey number?
I don't even
Trey.
think Mike B.
Yeah.
Jordan
the other
fucked.
Trigger Trey.
He ain't fuck.
Who, Michael B. Jordan?
Hell no.
I
ain't like black girls.
I doubt that, brother.
I don't think he fucked.
I mean, hey, I don't know this. I don't know this
I think
relationship.
that was-
Just like
I think that's
you
for
can say that,
publicity.
but Future was praying with Sierra.
He was what?
He was praying. He was literally kneeling down, praying with Sierra
Anybody that's around
before and after.
anybody
Sometimes
around if
you
you're just
gotta
getting
do the
pregnant, like there's no ifs and buts about that shit.
I'm sorry. What did you?
Like, if you're a female,
What did you say, bro?
if you're a female in your around future, you're getting pregnant.
Yeah, absolutely.
Period.
He got 6 baby mamas.
Nah,
I
he has like 9.
probably now.
Yes.
I remember I looked at it.
He was at 6 with Sierra.
I remember the lady
Nick
asked
Cannon
him.
got 6 now.
Right. And he a late bloomer. He having twins
Cannon
and stuff.
about 40 something.
He can afford it though.
He sure can.
He got the bag.
Nickelodeon named after Nick Cannon. People don't know that. That's what people don't know.
It was that before he came, man. Y'all gotta stop, man. It just kind of came together.
Nah, one of them Nick channels is his.
Yeah,
No, Teen Nick is his.
Nick
Okay,
got
that's
that.
still Teen Nick.
Nick got
No,
that paper.
I'm saying his point was that it was Nick. It wasn't his until Nick came. Like it was a correlation, but
I don't want to fuck with Nickelodeon like that.
He played with slime.
I play with slime. Really?
Yeah, because
No.
you're young enough to remember.
No, I remember the shit. You are too. That's why
You made
know.
slime at home.
No,
too.
I didn't.
You never
I
made
did
slime at home.
Play though. No, I never made no slime.
Oh,
Never.
okay.
You
Now
can't do
my
that.
kids do
You
that.
can't do that on
shit. I don't do
television.
that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, man, it's interesting, man. I would say, like I said, man, Lori Harvey's a beautiful one, but you know, she's been
Super
around.
beautiful.
She has.
Shit,
been
I mean,
around.
it's in the blood. That's how her
And
mom
man,
used to
God
move.
bless her.
That's how her mama used to move.
That's a good point.
Mama
Like, so, shit. If she learned it from her mom, she probably
I
done
couldn't hear you in the mic. Say it again.
Your mama hold you up.
Right. Steve Harvey is.
Man, oh. I mean,
Steve Harvey tried to keep up with something he might not be able to keep up with.
Yeah,
She's
well,
fuck with
you
dope.
already know what
She's
happened.
fuck with dope boys.
But what you will see is that once there is no more,
Oh,
she'll be gone.
all of a sudden, this is not working.
Yep. Well, a lot has been said tonight, fellas. With that being said, I do, I'm happy, guys. I reiterate, I know this is our 21st week.
Cognac Crew.
Yeah, Cognac Crew and live in effect. P trying to set up his date later on, right now. But with that being said, guys, we definitely appreciate everything. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking.
21 episodes in.
Absolutely. Keep subscribing. Keep commenting. We'll keep posting. We'll keep keeping you guys involved. We'll keep bringing you the great information. Just continue to follow us. And again, thank you for watching.
Just keep fucking with us.
Absolutely. Great episode, fellas. Happy to be back.
So
ready
good.
to go. Ready to dominate the summer. And, we're going to keep it moving.
It's about to be a cold summer. Cognac Crew.
Right on. Hey, till next time. DJ D Spins, we out.
Bless.
fuck y'all.
Life. For every little black child, this is life. Life. For every single parent, this is life. For every brother behind bars, this is life. Hold your head.